Welcome back, children, to the online classes of Monbrisha School. Today, we will start chapter number 1, the first chapter in biology in class 7, that is nutrition in plants. Now, children, nutrients are required by all living organisms to stay alive. We get nutrients from our food. All living organisms get nutrients from food. Nutrients are in the form of carbohydrates, fat, protein, minerals, etc. Now, how do organisms get food? So, on the basis of procuring of food, all living organisms are broadly classified under two heads. One is called autotroph, another is called heterotroph. Now, all those organisms which can make their own food from simple substances present in the surroundings are called as autotrophs. Green plants and some bacteria are considered to be autotrophs. For example, green plants can manufacture their own food from simple substances like carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll by the process called photosynthesis. So, green plants absorbs carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, and then in the presence of chlorophyll, which is a green colored pigment found in cells called chloroplast, they can trap sunlight and utilize that sunlight to produce glucose, that is food. So this simple process is called as photosynthesis. Photo means light, synthesis means to make. So in presence of sunlight, green plants are able to manufacture their own food in the form of glucose by combining carbon dioxide and water in presence of chlorophyll. So, how does a green plant is able to make food? Now you know that air contains carbon dioxide. 0.03% of air is carbon dioxide. Plants are able to absorb this carbon dioxide from the air, which enters the leaf through small tiny pores called stomata. So through the stomata, air enters the leaf. So this carbon dioxide is available to the leaves, which enters through stomata. Now water which is present in the soil is absorbed by the root hair present in the roots of plants. So this water absorbed is transferred to the leaves via special type of vessel called as xylem vessel. So through the xylem vessel, water is transported from the roots to the leaves. Now in the leaves, carbon dioxide, which is obtained from air, plus water, which is absorbed from soil, in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, which is present in leaves. Leaves are green in color because of this chlorophyll pigment, which is present in chloroplast. So in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, these two gets combined and forms glucose and oxygen, okay, plus water vapor. So if you write it chemically, it will come to CO2 plus H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. It will produce C6H12O6 plus 6O2 plus 6H2O. So there is 6 carbon dioxide. This is carbon dioxide. This is water. This is glucose. This is oxygen. And this is water vapor. So remember children, this equation is called as photosynthetic equation. So clear children? Carbon dioxide is absorbed from air, water is absorbed from soil. Now carbon dioxide is transported is available to the leaves via the stomata. Stomata are small pores which are found in leaves. Water is absorbed from the soil by the root hair, which is transferred to the leaves via the xylem vessels. So the leaf gets both carbon dioxide and water now. Now then these two are combined in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll into glucose. Byproducts are oxygen and water vapor. Now this oxygen, see, so this is the only process by which oxygen is constantly produced and renewed in the atmosphere. Understood? So the oxygen we breathe in is because of photosynthesis. So this whole process is called as photosynthesis, which is done by autotrophs like green plants, all green plants, and some bacteria. Right children? So today let us be confined to autotrophs. So the mode of nutrition, this type of mode of nutrition in which an organism can prepare its own food from simple living things in its surrounding is called as autotrophic nutrition. Now all other non-green plants and animals, they get their food from some other organisms. That is called as heterotrophic mode of nutrition, and the organisms which show heterotrophic mode of nutrition are called as heterotrophs. So in our next class we will deal with heterotrophs. Thank you.